evening. We are live here at the Meticulous Moments podcast, where we facilitate community upliftment through leadership development. And this evening, we have the wonderful pleasure of interviewing our beautiful friend, Edward Bishop. He is an exceptional martial artist and human being. Very, very talented. He's also been in many anthologies before. And we welcome him here in the green room as we go into his interview. Welcome, Edward Bishop. How are you? Thank you so much for being here, Edward. Now, you and I have had so much fun, talking online. I have to say you are very funny. The things that you say can be very comedic. I absolutely love that about your personality and the fact that you have a good heart. I appreciate that you are here with us this evening, making the time for us. And I know you have had a wonderful journey with the martial arts, and we want to delve into that a little bit more. So I'm going to ask you just to introduce yourself to the audience for those members that are not acquainted with you yet. Tell us a little bit more about you.
My name is Edward. I've been doing martial arts for 35 years, which means I'm old. I've been doing it since I was 7. I've been doing martial arts since I was 7.
Yeah. And what inspired you to do martial arts? Because you have a history, and I find it so, inspirational about why you started. So tell us a little bit more about how you started and why.
Well, I started watching martial art, the old kung fu movies, when I was like 3, and I would watch it with my grandmother, Miss Unani, rest in peace, and my cousin Darius, rest in peace. I would watch old martial arts movies with them, and from what I understand, my mom would told me that I used to try to do everything they did. So I would try to mimic them. Yeah, exactly. I would try to mimic their moves.
Yeah.
So.
And then you started martial arts.
And then I started training at 7.
Oh, at 7. So it's been a long, long time for you in the
35 years, but who's counting?
Who's counting, right? Now I want to ask you, what style? What style did you start in? Because you transitioned from certain styles to others.
I did karate first. I did Ishiru karate for a year.
Yeah.
Then I did taekwondo and judo for a year.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that. Nobody cares about taekwondo.
Oh my goodness!
No, I can say that because my old high school friend, he owned 2 of them own taekwondo schools, so I mess with him all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like taekwondo. You mean the Diet Pepsi of martial arts? But
That's what I love about engaging with you, because we always have such a good laugh,
They probably watching it, which means I'm gonna get it after I get all. I'm gonna get a whole bunch. I'm gonna get a whole bunch. I'll be like, see, she got me in trouble.
No, it's not on me. Edward, tell us about the kung fu movies that you love, because I know you've told me, you love kung fu movies.
Oh, I love. Let's see. Where do I even begin? Of course, you got the 5 Deadly Venoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know about that. You know about that.
I know that
one. Executioners of Shaolin.
Okay.
Yeah, good. My Tiger Kung Fu is better than yours. Admit it. Am I not better than you? The 36 Chambers of Shaolin. Everybody knows that one.
Okay, I have to watch that one.
Oh, you haven't watched that one?
I haven't. No.
Oh, this interview is over. Okay, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to go watch those movies first, schedule this interview, and then come back.
It was just so funny. So those are the top ones. So which one, if you have to choose between the ones that you've listed, because I have to be honest with you, I haven't watched any of them. Which one would you choose as your favorite and why?
Oh, I have to go with Executioners of Shaolin. That's my movie. I love
Which
I love
movie?
Pai Mei, who actually
Okay.
is based off the character Bak Mei, but we're not gonna
Yeah.
get into that. That's a long.
I love that. I love that. Now you do kung fu, and I want to ask you which form, because in my style, in Shorin Ryu Shorin Kan, we do kata, but in kung fu you do forms. That's the
Forms.
same thing. So, what's your favorite form?
Ooh. I have to go with Tiger because it's ferocity
Okay.
and it's very rip your throat out type thing.
Yeah.
And
Violent.
Crane is very soft. So
Yeah, I've seen the difference between our styles. Our styles, my style is very fast, and there's kind of rigid to kung fu that's more flowy. Because I went to a dojo
flows. It's
for Raphael's
soft.
dojo.
But it also
So,
has its hard styles too.
yeah, so that's the difference that I saw when I visited the kung fu dojo in New York. I trained there actually with Sifu Raphael, and the first form that he showed me was very flowy. It was more like a dance, which I enjoyed. I thought it
Oh
was
yes,
amazing.
yes.
Yeah.
Tai Chi, Qigong. Yeah.
Yeah, I do Qigong as well with Coach Marvin King. Absolutely love Qigong.
Love, love,
Really picks up that
love Qigong, boy. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you've chosen your favorite form, and you've been in several books. You and I talked
Yes,
about
I
that.
was in John Stephenson's Legends 1 and Legends 2. Love that book. I was in Neo's A Warrior's Path. I was in Alan Goldberg's Action Martial Arts World History book. I was in Ted Gambadalla's The World's Greatest Martial Artist. I'm probably forgetting one or two.
You've been in a few books, my goodness. And, that's a few anthologies. What do you normally write about when you are in these anthologies?
Just my brief background. I mention my Hall of Fames that I'm in.
Yeah,
I usually thank my family.
yeah,
Mention my nanny and my cousin.
yeah.
Thank
And,
them.
yeah, yeah. So, you've been in these anthologies, and that's amazing because you're also a Hall of Famer. Tell us about the Hall of Fames that you've been accredited for, that you've been in.
I'm in the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Jim Thomas, love that guy. Um, I'm in the International Who's Who Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Um, GJ Torres. I'm in the International India Hall of Fame 3 times. About to be four because I'm inducted in this one. By Sheng Chen. Let's see, what am I forgetting? I'm in the Spartan Warriors Hall of Honors.
Spartan
Uh,
as well. Oh.
yeah, 2 times. So yes, so
Oh, that's amazing. Donna Kinsella Keating, shout out to you, my friend. She's also in the Spartan one. And then John Stephenson, I mean, the books that he produces, absolutely incredible. I know he's busy with Legends Legacies too at the moment. That's going to be the book of the century.
the new one he's doing. Legend Legacies too.
Yeah, it's going to be
That
cool.
one is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, he's got like Van Damme in there.
Yes,
He's got so many beautiful, amazing martial artists that really inspired all of us to become martial artists because we watched the movies.
yes. Michael Jai
Bloodsport.
White.
You remember Bloodsport?
Yes, yes. Bolo
We all wanted
Yang.
to be martial artists.
Bolo Yang.
Yeah,
John Claude. Yeah.
amazing, amazing lineup there. Absolutely stoked about that one. Which life lessons have you learned through your journey in the martial arts?
Discipline,
Yeah,
honor,
yeah,
self confidence.
that's the truth. Because martial arts, really works in our discipline routine. I always say to people, when you become a martial artist, you really look at the world in a different manner. What used to make sense doesn't really always make sense to you anymore. And suddenly you are punctual. You want to do things in a better manner. You want to give your best in everything that you do. So martial arts is really working in that sphere of our lives, bringing that discipline into us, reshaping and changing the way we think. Edward, what I do is I take martial arts principles and I apply them in my businesses. And
Applied across the board.
there's a reason why I do that. Because it builds my confidence, because martial arts really helps you to discover who you are. I did not know who I was, even though I was a pastor, even though I'd studied up to master's level, even though I'd been working, my way up in the corporate world. But I only found myself when I started, I found my power when I started doing martial arts. What was that journey like for you?
Well, like I said, it builds like so much confidence and self toleration and perseverance and honor,
Yeah,
tolerance for others, you know, looking out for others and not just yourself.
yeah,
Because it's not, I hate bullies. Um,
yes,
so it, it,
yeah.
it, it, it taught me just because I care doesn't mean I always should.
That's it. That's it. And something I want to share with you. You mentioned bullies. I have a meticulous martial arts mastermind, and I chose the song Hall of Fame as our theme song for my mastermind group. And there was a reason I did that. Every single martial artist that I've met up to now had some form of bullying when they were in school, when they went to university. It's real and it's out there.
See, I didn't have to
And
go through that because I had a big cousin.
yeah.
Wait. Let me tell you a story. I miss my cousin so much. I'm telling you. So it was ninth grade. It was ninth grade initiation day.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for the older kids to hit me, and I went the entire day, and no one did. So I got home. I was like, Darius, I said no one hit me today. He said, "You want to know why?" I said, "What did you do?" He said, "I told everybody. I said anybody hit my cousin, I'm gonna hit them." Messed up my whole. I mean, I was looking forward to it. Messed up my whole year.
He was standing up for you.
I didn't
He
need him
was
to stand up
standing
for
up for
my.
you.
I did not need him to stand up for me.
Well,
I, I, I already told you what happened one time.
yes, tell me, tell the audience.
I should- so, so my cousin, he was messing with me. He was picking on me. He always wanted to make me tough. He wanted me to play football, and I said no. So when he actually got me to try to think about playing, I told my nanny, I said, "Nanny, I'm gonna play football this year." She said, "No, you're not." I said, "Why not?" She said, "Because if anybody hurt you, I'm gonna hurt them." So I never even played football. But so yeah, one day I had my sword out, and my cousin kept messing with me. I mean, he was picking on me. I said, "Now
Yeah.
stop." I said, "Quit playing," and he wouldn't. So I took my sword out. He said, "You ain't man enough to use your sword on me." I said, "Okay, come closer. Let me show you better than I can see." So he kept coming close. Took it out. It was slice. I said, I said, I said, keep messing with me. We're gonna have Darius kebabs for dinner tonight. Keep messing with me.
Did you get into trouble?
After that, he was like, "Yeah, you ready now?" After that, he didn't mess with me anymore.
He didn't mess with you
Yeah,
again.
he
Did you
didn't
get
mess with
into
me. After
trouble?
he said, "Yeah, you ready now? If you can do that to me, you can do that to anybody." I said, "Yeah, I told you.
That's
I
it.
told you." I said, "You didn't
Message
believe sugar
Edward.
was sweet."
How old were you?
I was 11.
Oh my goodness, you mean business, eh? You were like, nobody's gonna mess with me. That's good.
Because like I said, I've been doing martial arts since I was 7. So you know. Oh, I
Yeah,
remember.
it's good to stand your ground.
Oh, I remember one time I went off. My mom asked me to do something, and I told her, I said I ain't doing it because I was 13. By this time I've been taking my shots for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for 6 years. So I
Yeah.
thought I was big and bad. My mama said, "Now I asked you to do something." I said I ain't doing it. my mama
Stressing you.
said, my mama said, you may know martial arts, but I know crazy. She had me in a corner with listen, listen. She had me in a corner with uppercuts.
Did she sort you out?
She said, "Yeah, you may know martial arts, but I know crazy. I brought you in this world. I take you out."
Listen, so there's no arguing with mama. When
Hey,
mama
I
speaks
learned that
to you,
real quick. Cause like I said, I was 13. I was taller than her. So
teenager.
I figured I was, what my mama gonna do to me? I'm 13. What she gonna? Okay,
But she sorted you out.
okay. Oh, real quick. Hi,
So
mom. You'll be watching
ask,
this later. I know. So hi, mom.
hi mom. So let me ask you, did you actually end up doing what she asked you to do?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I did it in record time.
Moms have a way. Moms have a way of getting things
Man,
done, guys.
she said, and the funny thing is, she said, "What you say to me?" What did you say?
Did you repeat it? Or did you just, what did you do?
I said I ain't doing it. And had I known she was just using that to get closer to me.
Yeah.
I
In beating rage. What did you do? Uppercuts.
I never told my mom. I never got smart with my mama again.
Yeah, that's it. We don't talk back to mamas.
No, you don't talk back to
My
mama.
mom was very small. She was very small before she was very small lady. I think I was the tallest of all the ladies in our family, and you did not speak back to her.
Yeah, I
I
learned
used
that real quick.
a pocket rocket because if you spoke back to my mama, oh my goodness, you would not see the end of it. So I guess your mama's the same.
Listen, if I would have talked back to the kids, to the parent, my mama like the kids do today, I'd be just getting up off the ground. I wouldn't even be doing this interview.
Now, I want to ask you, Edward, we are both believers. We believe in God. We serve Him. We love Him. We know that He loves us. Tell us in your journey in life,
Hmm.
what life lessons has God taught you?
Well, I just have somebody. If you take care of God's business, He'll
Yeah.
take care of yours.
Oh, beautiful.
See,
Yeah.
now if somebody, because there are plenty of people out there that are way better martial artists than I am, way better, and I know some.
Yeah.
Okay, um, but they'll never be discovered. You know what I'm saying? They'll
Yeah.
never have their chance to sign. And I don't know, and I don't know how I got to where I am, but it was definitely not me.
Yeah.
Because
God's grace and
if
love.
somebody would have told me 30 years ago that you'll be in Hall of Fames and that you'll be in books, I would have laughed at it. I was like, "You got jokes,"
And yet it happened.
but
It
yet it happened.
happened.
And I
Because,
never wanted it. I never planned on it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I didn't want this or plan this.
Yeah.
You know,
That's it.
But God said, "Listen, you serve me. I'm gonna give it to you." I said,
It was
"Okay.
God's
Who am I to argue
plan.
with you?"
That's the truth. I believe in that, Edward. I believe that God has a plan for all of us. And I actually had a wonderful interview with Bill Clark, one of the strongest men on planet
I
Earth.
saw that.
And he was talking about, you are gifted. Everybody has a
A
gift,
gift.
a
Yep.
talent that God has bestowed on you. And it's your job to find out what that is. And I always say to people, if we compare ourselves with others, we are competing. The only person that you need to compete against is
It's
yourself.
yourself. Yep.
That's it.
Be
Yeah,
like, make yourself better today than you were yesterday,
that's
and even
it.
better tomorrow than you are today.
That's the truth because that's the way to live. That's the way to hone your skills. That's the way to develop. If you are busy with your vision and your goal, working towards that, if you are busy looking at what everybody else is doing, you're never going to reach that
If,
goal. You're never going to cross that finish line because you're so distracted. Focus on you. I
even
love
if you focus too much on what you don't have, you'll
That's it.
never appreciate what you do have.
That's the truth. I absolutely believe that. And God is good. I agree with you. He's amazing.
Oh wait, I gotta tell you this story. This
Tell
one is
us.
this one is hilarious. This one is gonna make you crack up. I'm sorry. So me, my uncle, and my cousins,
Yeah.
we went. We this was about 20 years ago. About about 18, something like that. It was a while ago. It was like 2006 or something like that. So me, my cousins, and my aunt and my uncle, we went to Daytona Beach.
Oh, yes.
So I got in the water, and the waves were slow, right? And I said, "Now, is this all you got?" And God must have knew I was talking to him, right?
You heard you.
God said, "Are you?" God said, "You talking to me? If you talking to the waves, you talking to me." Listen, as soon as I got that out my mouth, no lie, it had to be at least 10 foot wave, at least came
Wow.
up and locked me down. And before I could get back up good, another one came and knocked me down. I said, "Okay, Lord, you win. I'll never question you again." Me and my auntie laughed about that to the day she died.
Yeah. God was there and he was listening. He was
He was
like,
like,
okay, let me show you
God
what
was
I
like, "Me? Is he talking to me? Let me show him." he was like, "I'm gonna show him.
I'm
Did
going
you
to show
learn?"
you what I can do.
I was like, "Yes, Lord, you win. I'll never question you
Yeah.
again." And the
Good.
funny thing is, my uncle was in the ocean with me, my auntie. Everybody saw it but me. It's not.
Did you, did you see it when it was too late?
I saw it after I got knocked down. Is when I saw it. I'm telling you. And the funny thing is, I was looking straight at it and still didn't see it. I didn't see my uncle and my aunt and my cousins run. I saw nothing.
Nothing. It was just
No,
like,
nothing. Next thing I know, I'm getting up off the.
be careful. Be careful. The universe is listening.
I, after that, I said, God, I'll never question you again.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, yeah. I'll never forget. I was on the phone with someone one day, and I was walking in a gully, behind my house. And I don't know what we were talking about. I can't remember, but I said something in the manner of God is not going to let one of these roof tiles just fall off. I used it as an example. And just as I took my next step, one of the tiles on the roof actually fell down in front of me, and I said, "Oh, I'll never say something like that again because I don't know what God is going to do. I can't say those things if I know. So I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you. He's mighty.
like I said, I learned that lesson real quick.
At least you could laugh about it and you had a fun time. And that was a learning experience. Now, martial arts takes us through a lot of learning experiences. What have you learned in your journey? What are the things that you've learned as you've gone along? Being in the Hall of Fames, Spartan as well, all of the Hall of Fames that you've been in and the books.
I've,
What are the lessons?
the only limit I've learned, the only limits that you have are the ones you put on yourself.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the truth.
The only
And
limits you
it's all
have are the
here.
ones you put on yourself.
It's all in our minds.
Mhm.
It's what you think about. It's what you perceive that you can do. I've seen people do incredible things just because they believed that they could.
Listen, listen. Sifu Ming, Shinya Ming, I love that guy. Hi Sifu, I'll see you in New York City. But that man is amazing. The things he can do.
Yeah, amazing.
That man is a man. So I know the only limits you have are the ones you put on yourself.
That's it. That's the
So,
truth. And that should be an encouragement for those listening. Because if you really believe you can do something, there's really nothing that can stop you. Like Edward says, the only person that can stop you is you. You
and if you
have,
don't believe you can't do it, you're still right. So
that's it. Absolutely. Let's talk leadership because here at Meticulous, we love to talk about leadership. I absolutely love to talk about gratitude because I'm grateful for every single day, every single experience, every single person I've met, even the positive and the negative, because I learn. It's a continuous process of learning. Let's talk about leadership and mentorship. Who was a mentor in your life?
oh man, where do I even start? um let's see. Spiritually, we had Brother John Smiley. He passed a few years ago. He's my father in the gospel. He taught me pretty much everything I know. Um,
Beautiful.
rest in peace. My grandmother, of course. She helped make me the man I am today. My mama. Hi, mom. My cousins.
Yeah.
My first martial arts teacher, Sifu Tony Overton. You know
Yeah.
he. To this day, I think he has something against me. This is why I say it.
Why?
He was hard on all of his students, but me, he was extremely hard on.
Huh?
Now, to this day, I wonder, is it because he saw something in me, or was it because he asked my auntie out and she said no? I'm still I'm still trying.
I think it's because he saw something in
No,
you.
I thought it was because my auntie said no.
Maybe you should just ask him.
And he said, "Okay, I feel okay." Now,
You were stuck in the middle, right? That's what it used to be.
oh, he. Oh, so
Let's talk.
your auntie won't take me won't let me go on a date with her. Okay. Guess what? Their cut was position all class. How you like that?
I guess you'll ask
I was like,
him.
I ain't got nothing to do with
You were just caught in the middle. That's the truth. That's the
that.
truth. I really think he saw something in you,
Yeah.
wanting you to excel to the next level. I'll tell you that when we are preparing for the nationals, our Kiyoshi does not hold back. I mean, he does not sugarcoat anything. He tells you the way it is.
Mhm.
And he'll do that in a certain manner because he wants you to be the best person that you can be. And in martial arts, and I think also because I've been in the ministry, I'm actually very thick skinned. There's not a lot of things that people can say to me to upset me because I've learned that when someone says something to me, I have to do that introspection and go, see, is that true? Can I work on that part of myself? So in martial arts, I believe the Kiyoshis, the Sifus, the Renshis, they're strict on us, but it's because they care. And I
Mhm.
think that was the same in your situation as well.
Mhm. I mean, so sometimes I still have dreams about that, and I'll wake up and go, think I go, oh, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about gratitude. I love talking about gratitude because I feel when you put that gratitude out to the universe, there's
It comes.
beautiful blessings that come your way. Actually,
It rewards you.
that's it. I wake up and I say to the universe every single day, after I've done my meditation, I stand up, I get up, and I put my hands out, whether I'm at home, whether I'm sitting outside on the porch and it dawns on me. I get up every single day and I say, how much better can this day get? I'm so grateful for this new chance. What are you grateful for today as we are here in this meeting, in this moment?
I'm thankful for the invite. Because listen, I was talking to Daz the other day.
Yeah, that's
Um
correct.
Daz, yeah. I said I told her, I said, I'm nervous about this interview. I was like, so you've been on the show. I was like, so between you and me, I was like, so because I was like, so how big is this podcast?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, listen, he was like, his response was, she's done some really, really big name people, so it's pretty big. I was like, oh, gee, thanks for adding to my nervousness now. Thanks. I was like, yeah, thanks. I was like, how am I gonna come behind big name people? Some of the big name people you've done. I was like, how am I supposed to follow up with that?
By just being you. By just being you.
And I talked to John the other day
Just
too.
listen.
Hi John, I love
Hi,
that guy.
John. I love him
John
too,
is
brother.
absolutely amazing. I thank him all the time. We talk about. I thank him all the time for putting me in his book. Look, have you seen his books?
I actually have
His
Legends too
books
with me.
are
His
awesome.
books are
Love his books.
amazing. Yeah, yeah.
Him and Neil. Neil did a good job too.
Who?
Neil Neil did a good job on his
Oh,
Warrior's Path.
oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, Neil.
I don't know
But
him yet.
but John, his book,
Next
just his
level.
picture book is good.
Yeah,
Was awesome. And then you
yeah.
got Ted Gambadalo. Love him to pieces.
Okay. I don't know him yet.
Oh, you don't know Ted Gambadalo? Oh man, Ted got all kinds of records. He's known as a living legend. Man is
Oh,
phenomenal. Love him.
fantastic.
Oh
There's so
man,
many gifted people out there, and the names that you've listed. I know John very well, very, very well. He's my
love
brother.
John.
I know him very well. He's amazing. I really hold
Yeah,
him in
he he
high regard.
he he bribed me into making his pictures for him. See,
He's gonna be laughing now.
this is how all this picture started. Listen, so
I want to
I
thank you
so
for
I did what
making.
I did something for Jim because I was just and Jim was like, listen, I want you to do all the Hall of Fame. Can you do all the Hall of Fame members for the class of 2023 as they come?
Oh,
I said, sure, why not?
yeah.
Okay. So then I did him, and then other people started coming in and seeing all the work I was doing, and John got a hold of it. It was like, "Can you do this for me?" I was like, "Fine." I was like, "Just because it's you," and and then Donna. Oh well, excuse
Wow,
me,
he's
Dame
amazing.
Donna. She was nice.
Done.
So Dame Donna, love you, sis. I know you probably watch this later, but
Amazing.
then but yeah, then she was like, can you do it for me? Do some pictures for me too? I was like, just because it's you and you are the queen, okay? I was like, sure, just because it's you. And then
Oh.
Des asked me to do something for him. So
Oh.
so and then you asked me to do some. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I was like, I was like, see what I started?
You did one for me, and I was so impressed. You sent me that one. You were like talking about a poster, and I thought like a normal poster. I didn't know what to expect because I hadn't been to your page. And you sent me that one, and I thought, damn, that's beautiful. And I said, make me one with the lioness, because I'm known as the lioness here in South Africa and on my leadership groups. And you sent me some incredible posters that you made. Thank you so much for those.
You're
Actually,
welcome.
the one, thank you. The one that's my favorite is the one that you put the angel wings. I'm gonna start using that in my
Oh,
post.
that one, yeah,
Ooh.
that took a lot of. Oh man, that one was not.
It's fun.
Yeah, so yeah, I
Who
did
else
some.
did you do posters for? Because I know I think you mentioned Rinaldi. There was someone that you
Andrea,
mentioned.
that's my. I did some for James Turner,
Oh,
um
yeah.
James the Dragon Turner.
Yeah. James the
Uh,
Dragon's gonna be on Meticulous. He's just busy training for a
him
tournament.
him and Andrea,
Back. Yeah.
him and Andrea got a fight coming up is this month.
Yes.
Yeah, I did
They
Andrea's picture for him. I wrote him out a little bio on this thing. That's what I did for John. I wrote a little bio.
yeah.
Um yeah. I
I love
did Phil. I did some for Phil.
Phil Maudsley.
Yeah.
Hi Phil.
Hi Phil. He listen, he told me, he said, make sure you mention me and tell everybody how good of a friend I am. I said, I ain't gonna lie.
Phil is amazing as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I know
love
him
Phil.
very well.
Oh, I love that guy. I mess with him every time when he posts something. It's a running
Yeah.
joke between us. Every time he posts something, I'll say, I'm not impressed.
Shame on you. He knows you're just joking.
And then and then he'll say, I got something to impress you. I said, okay, sure. And then
Yeah.
he'll say something that's like totally awesome. And be like, are
Yeah.
you impressed now? And I'll be like, just a little.
You should see him do the sidekick. He's actually very good at doing the sidekick.
Oh,
He's got
Phil
a
is amazing.
show stuff.
Phil is an amazing martial artist. I love, but
Next
yeah,
year, Phil will be in the martial arts for 30 years. How
yep.
amazing is that? That's
Um,
incredible.
but Andrea is absolutely amazing. What is he? 11-time champion.
I don't
Um,
know Andrea yet.
oh, I love Andrea. That's my brother. I love that guy. James.
James the Dragon.
Massimo
Oh,
Brazzi, his
yeah,
teacher. Yeah, I know. Whoo, I know.
that's great.
Um,
Beautiful human beings in the martial
yeah,
arts.
yeah. Don't tell John that he's a wonderful being because then his hair to get big. Neil Palmer.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know Neil.
oh, Neil's awesome.
I know Daz. I know Daz Tarat. And I know Phil Maudsley. Absolutely love John Stephenson. He's my brother. Like, seriously, he's funny.
I love me and Joe. We talk every day, and so does me and Andrea. We talk every day. Me and Phil talk every day.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, those are my brothers. And you know what I've learned? You don't have to be blood to be family.
That's it. That's it. Martial arts binds us
Mar-
together.
Martial arts have allowed me the opportunity to meet so many people that I would
Yeah.
never thought I would ever like. Sister Rothrock.
Oh, yeah, she's
Um,
amazing.
oh, she's so amazing. I love Don the Dragon, Alan Goldberg,
Donna,
um,
Donna Kinsella Keating. Donna the Queen. Dame Donna, we love you.
Donna. Yeah, I love Donna. Um, let's see, Don the Dragon. Um, so many people that I would never met. Craig
Yeah.
Terry, love you, Craig. I know you'll probably watch this later. Um, that's my big brother. That's my
Yeah.
big brother. Um, he got the lifetime achievement award because he's been doing martial arts for like 60 years.
Oh my goodness.
Um, yeah, he's off. Um, Sifra Rothrock, Don the Dragon, Bill Super. I've had the
Oh,
chance,
Superfoot
to get to,
Wallace. Yeah, Bill Superfoot Wallace.
Curtis
Amazing.
Diaz. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't
Uh,
know them yet. No.
oh man, that boy got more awards than any. But yeah, I've had the opportunity, like I said, to meet John Stephenson, um,
Yeah.
Dez,
There's
Phil,
yeah.
Andrea, James. Oh, I'll be
James the
here all day
Dragon.
if I went to the Donna, um,
Nana's
the
beautiful.
Duke of Italy. Uh,
Oh yes, the Duke. Yes, I've seen him on social media. Yeah.
that's the one who has the Spartan Hall, yeah,
Hall of
Spartan Hall
Fame
of
award.
Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah.
So many beautiful people. And you know what? I'll tell you something, Edward. You know that our martial arts family become closer than our actual family. I really want the audience to understand and know this. I actually found family that's closer than a brother when I
Yep.
went to the dojo. It's just something that just naturally transpires. It's just like we just understand each other. I guess that's the magic of the art. Because I meet martial artists like yourself. You and I just started talking and we understood each other. We're on the same thought pattern, and it happens with every single martial artist that I meet. It's just like something is imparted into our spirit.
It clicks.
We just get each other. We understand each other just like this.
Yep.
It's like
Clicks.
it's so quick.
Mhm. Yeah. Like I said, I met you because of martial arts.
Yeah.
Uh, I had to throw you in there, you know. Uh,
You're so funny.
just just saying. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think who else I've met. Yeah, if I went to the list, I'd be here all day. We would never get to finish with this interview.
That's it. And that's good. That's good because you have a big family and we all care about each other.
And they
We
get
all,
on my some of them get on my nerves, but I ain't gonna say no names. Um,
I know. Tell the audience.
but I love them all. I love them all. I do. I
Yeah.
love all my martial arts brothers and
Gotta love
sisters.
him. Gotta love him. I want to talk to you about community upliftment. My three hashtags here at Meticulous since I started, and to the audience members who don't know, on the 20th of June 2023, Meticulous Moments will officially be 1 year old. And the hashtags that I've always used since I started was leadership, because I worked in leadership positions for many, many years as a pastor in the corporate world, as an entrepreneur. And my second hashtag is gratitude. And the third hashtag is community upliftment. So tell me, what does community upliftment look like for you?
Ah, I can't even get that. I volunteer in the community at the. I volunteered today. Just
Yes,
right
you
before
did.
I did the interview. See, I had this whole. I was gonna wear my dragon jacket that's in the pic. I was gonna wear that and but no, because I volunteered, and then after I volunteered, I came to the church building, see,
Yeah.
and was doing some work, so I couldn't wear it. I was like,
Good.
so community is very important. If the
Yeah,
community goes, the world goes.
that's
So
true. That's it.
if the
Community.
family goes, the world
Yeah,
goes. If the church goes, the community goes, and the community goes, the world goes, and the world. So
that's it. Just be a good person. Serve where you can, help where you can. And that can be in the form of giving information as well.
mhm.
Community upliftment is not just sending resources or monetary things. It's being there, giving martial arts classes to those, who need it. Giving
Mhm.
self-defense for the women in your area, giving self-defense classes. Just generally being a good human being and being there for people. That's community upliftment. And
Yes,
that
sir.
builds
That's it.
leaders for the future. We have to build them now.
That's it. That's it.
Now, you and I can chat forever. I mean, Edward, you and I can talk for hours. And I want to ask you now, 45 minutes have just flown by. When we end this interview in the next few minutes, tell us any words of wisdom that you have for the listeners. What do you want to impart into their lives?
Like I said earlier, you take care of God's business, He'll take care of yours. Um, Dedicate yourself, and one day you too can find yourself in halls of fame.
That's it.
You know.
Dedicate yourself.
Let's see. Um, let's see. I had this whole. Yeah. So.
It's good. It's good, Edward. You know, dedicate yourself is very powerful. I was actually in an interview with someone one day. It was a few weeks ago, and we talked about a business concept. And I gave 3 words when I explained what I saw in the business concept. I said, make it smaller. And you know what he said? He said, Juanita, I don't think you even realize what you just said, how powerful it is. You've just said 2 words, and those 2 words can change someone in the audience's life, can change their focus, can change their goals. Dedicate yourself. That's all you have to remember. That's in martial arts, that's in family, that's in your relationships, whatever kind of relationships, your business, in your self management. Dedicate yourself. That's it. That's wisdom right there.
and 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 have courage. It takes courage to win.
Yes, that's it.
You know, and nobody talks about you if you don't win. You know
That's it.
what I'm saying? If if you win, folk are gonna talk about you. But it
That's
takes
it.
courage to win.
It's true.
You
If
know,
people don't talk about you, you're doing something wrong. If they talk about you, you're doing something right. Because now
Mhm.
you've got their attention, right?
Mhm. People don't talk about you if you don't win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody wants.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Every
It
I've
was,
learned everybody wants to be a beast until
yeah,
it's time to do what beasts do.
oof,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
backtrack.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's the truth. To talk is good, but to do is better.
yeah.
Do the things you say you're going to do and do them well.
Mhm.
And if you just give your best, that's enough. That's fine because your best is good enough. Don't ever compare yourself. Don't compete with other people. Give what you have to give because God has blessed each and every one of us with a talent, with a skill, with a destiny to make a change out there in the world. It's not a competition. When we get on the mat and we go to nationals, it's a competition. When we go to the world championships, that's a competition. But in your life walk, you're competing only with yourself.
Hey, just to get invited to something like that means you. You know, what I mean? I'd be happy just for the invite. You know,
Beautiful.
I ain't got to win. You know what I'm saying? Just happy for the invite.
Yeah, just excited to be there.
Yeah.
Edward, we're going to close this session soon. You've been a phenomenal guest
Oh,
here on.
oh, I see how it is. Everybody else get hour 15 minutes, hour 30 minutes. I only get 50. Okay.
You crack me up every single time. I want to ask you, we haven't done shout outs. Who do you want to do a shout out to?
My nanny, rest in peace. My cousin, rest
Um,
in peace. My auntie, rest in peace. My mom, hi mama.
Hi,
Um,
Mama.
of course, John Jefferson. Um,
Don't tell him you said that.
oh, he'll see it. You ain't got to wait. You ain't got to tell him. I tell him. What he gonna do? uh, Phil. Cause I told him I'll say hi. Hi, Phil. Um, Man, it's too many to people.
So
Andrea, of course. Good luck, Andrea, on your fight. I just
yes,
want to tell Andrea, I want you to, before you finish it, at least let me finish making my popcorn.
yes, please, Andrea,
You
please. We
know,
want
Andrea,
something
let
to
me,
watch.
and James too. Before
James
y'all
the
in the
Dragon.
fight, in the first round, in like 3 minutes, at least let me finish making my popcorn first.
Give us a minute.
Yeah,
Please
give
give
us
us
a
a
minute. Toy with him a little bit. You know, give me time to finish my popcorn.
you know, they don't take nonsense, eh?
Oh, I love
It's
those
just
guys.
like they go in and like,
Oh
and
man.
it's done. Yeah.
Oh. Let me see. Alan Goldberg. I would
And
thank
go.
him for putting me in his Hall of Fame. Ted
Yeah.
Gambadella for putting me in his book.
Yeah.
Um, Neil, for putting in his book.
Yeah.
Listen, if you need some recommendations for future hope for future um um thingies, I got
Yes.
a couple. Um, if you need a recommendations for future guests, you know I know. But
Yeah. That's great.
let's see. I think my mom. I think yeah. That's pretty much.
Nanny, you thank Nanny and your auntie.
John. I think Phil. I think I shouted out.
James the
Andrea,
Dragon.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's enough.
That's about it.
That's enough.
Oh, thank you so much, Edward. You know, it's always so much fun to talk to you. We have so much fun online, guys. You would not believe. Edward is just a ball. He's amazing. We laugh so much, like sometimes I can't stop
Oh wait.
laughing.
Oh, so what you said? I make you laugh.
Yes.
So what? I'm a clown to you? What? What? I'm here to amuse you.
You are funny. Let me tell you, you can be a comedian. Edward, you can be a comedian. Let me tell you, James the Dragon's going to be on here. And
Who?
I know he's going to do a shout out for you, James the Dragon. He's
Oh,
just
that's
going to
my.
do a
When
tournament.
is he coming on?
About 2 weeks from now, I think
Oh,
he's doing
remind me not to be around then. Um,
You're so funny. I really enjoy chatting with you. Thank you for making the time for us today. You're amazing. And bless you, brother. You do so
I'm a
much
tough
for
one.
other people. God bless you.
You too.
And with that meticulous moments, Edward and I are gonna sign out, but we will be back.
Yeah,
Have a
because I only get 55 minutes. Everybody else get an hour and a half. I only get an hour. I'm not good enough to get an hour and a half.
Edward, have a beautiful Friday. We'll see you in another session.
See you.
Bye, everyone. Bye.